to Playbook for Performance, the official podcast of Shauna Corden, the Joan of Arc for corporate healing and performance. Join the quest to make work fun again by preparing leadership for engaging workplaces. And now, your host.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Playbook for Performance podcast. It's been a little bit, and we are working hard on some new changes to the website, our offers, and things like that. And so what I really want to cover today is the essential skills for the effective leader. I've been doing some traveling of late. I've been running into people. I've been hearing about the problems that they're experiencing with their teams, with their staff, etc. And what is it that really makes an effective leader? When I was parenting, one of the things that I really, like you ever stop parenting, but one of the things that I really emphasized with my girls was, if you can read well and if you can follow directions, you can teach yourself anything. And we certainly know that's true from YouTube tutorials. The other day I had to replace a soap dispenser in my mother's sink, and getting under the sink and replacing this thing that we would have had to pay someone a lot of money to do. I was able to teach myself how to do it. I'm pretty sure I never want to do that again, but you all understand what I'm talking about when I say that. And so when it comes to the leader, what is the equivalent of reading well and following directions? And I think there are three things that are essential for leaders to really perform well. And I talk about this, quite a bit when it comes to what's going on for leaders today and the amount of change that we just face regularly. So one of the things that I think is really critical is setting the vision and being sure to articulate what the end state looks like. So even if you were hiring your own personal trainer, you would want to express to them, hey, this is why I'm hiring you. This is what I want this end state to look like for me. This is my body fat percentage. This is my strength level, whatever it might be. And so when you can articulate that, it helps them have enough direction to move forward. And then as a leader, you can help them overcome any obstacles that come up. And for some people, they really need the help in translating that vision into actionable steps. And this is true for leading ourselves as well. We need to know what we need to do to get from here to there. What's the gain? What's the gap that we're facing? I also think we need really clear expectations and agreements. So sometimes as a leader, we have clear expectations for ourselves of what we want others to do, but it doesn't necessarily mean that people are signed up for it. And so how do we make sure to incorporate the agreement part that says, hey, this is what I'm looking from you, for you, and here's, are you on board with that? Do you agree with that process or that timeline or that availability? So we really need to check in with people on that. And we need to communicate it in a style that really helps them in terms of adapting to what they need to hear. So I do a lot of work with the DISC. And the DISC is a personality assessment that sorts people into 4 personality types and subtypes. And the D style wants, direct, bullets, don't take more time than you have to. If you're going to walk into a meeting with 20 PowerPoint slides, you're going to get cut off at slide 2. It's like, get to the point. For an S style, who really likes to keep the peace, they really want to ease into it. They want to build connection. They want to feel comfortable, and they want to set the context for things. And if you're trying to use bullets to communicate to an S style, they're probably going to feel offended and used. And if an S style tries to come in and use their own style with the D and not get to the point, the people are going to get really frustrated. And so as a leader, The joke is, well, what kind of leader were you today? Well, which of the 12 that I was? Because we have to adapt our styles to what's going on for our employees and their personal styles. So really adapt intentionally. And then the third is just making sure that once you know your employee has a value match, that they're on board, they want to do what you want to do, etc., then you really look at their capability. Do they have the training and the tools to do that? Or do they have the capacity? They might have the training and tools to do it, but they're so overloaded they can't do it. And so we're going to be talking about this for the next few weeks here to really make sure that you as a leader are mastering these three skills. Because if you can do these three, it's the equivalent of being able to read really well and to follow directions. And leaders who master these three things, no problem. People love to work for them, and their jobs are easy because they stay in their own sandbox. They don't try to do other people's jobs for them. And it's fun to work for these people. And I think we could all use a bit more fun. There's been a lot of not so fun things happening around us. And so if we can make life more fun, things are going to get a lot better. So if you're looking as a leader to, buff up these skills, if you want to put together a personal plan that helps you improve these skills, or you need help translating your vision into actions, I'm here for that. That's what I excel at. So we can do this one-on-one. We can do workshops with you or with your team, including done in a day. We can go through your whole business plan and crank it all out. And we also teach people these skills. So I'm going to be speaking at ICF Converge in August. In fact, I'm already in Florida. I'll speak here in a couple of days. But if you are looking to master these three skills so your life gets a lot better, stay tuned because we're going to be talking about this over the next few weeks. Take good care.
Thank you for listening to Playbook for Performance. To learn more about Shauna Corden, her consulting programs and tools, please visit her website at shaunacorden.com and follow us on social media at Shauna Corden.